It was 1989, and the wall in Germany came down, and Konami decided to torture kids all across America by releasing The Adventures of Bayou Billy. The Adventures of Bayou Billy was released in 1989 by Konami. Kazumasa Kazumi, Kazumasa Kazuki founded the company. In 1969, he started importing games like Frogger into America. He was trying to make money. Konami, when they first created The Adventures of Bayou Billy, didn't just create a beat-em-up. They created a beat-em-up hybrid that had beat-em-up levels, had shooting levels, and had driving levels. Konami actually means Little South Beauty in Japanese, and Kazumasa Kazuki was from Osaka, Japan, which is in the south. Could mean he thought his town was beautiful. Could mean Little South Beauty. I mean, he could have named it after his town, or he could have not have, but I think he did. Then he tried to create a different... Jesus Christ. God. The Adventures of Bayou Billy was directly influenced by Double Dragon. It was a beat-em-up genre that everyone loved. It had a very simple storyline of, you know, the damsel in distress. Another influence for The Adventures of Bayou Billy was Crocodile Dundee. It was released in late 1980s and was a very big influence on The Adventures of Bayou Billy.
Nick, give him your wallet.
What for?
He's got a knife.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
They saw Crocodile Dundee, they saw what he did, and they saw the amazing influence that he could have over America. And they released The Adventures of Bayou Billy. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Oh crap, I cut myself. In 1989, Konami really tried to push The Adventures of Bayou Billy. They released different commercials that had a guy wrestling a crocodile.
Where'd you get your hands on Konami's new video game? Starring me, that raging cage, Bayou Billy.
They had Captain and the Game Master, who in Season 1 in 1989, Episode 2, battled alongside Bayou Billy. There was also a comic book series released by Archie Comics for The Adventures of Bayou Billy. You had Bayou Billy, you had Annabelle, you had Godfather Gordon, all in a comic book that kids could buy and read at any comic book gas station store. There was also a handheld hand-release LCD by Konami. This game sucked. You would go through and a guy would be behind you. You start kicking him randomly.
I have a question. What's the difference between a gator and a crocodile?
I don't know. Gator or crocodile? Crocodile's in Louisiana. Gator is further from Louisiana. So the story of Bayou Billy involves Godfather Gordon stealing Bayou Billy's girlfriend. And Bayou Billy trying to fight through the swamps in Bourbon Street of Louisiana, try to get his girlfriend back. There are many different characters. There's Godfather Gordon, the main bad guy. You have Bayou Billy himself, who's the raging Cajun. Bayou Billy was actually raised by crocodiles. In the swamps of Louisiana, he was a little baby raised by crocodiles. You have Annabelle, who's Bayou Billy's girlfriend. She dresses kind of like a hoochie. She has that you know, midriff tank top, and short jean shorts. They really, as a kid, I remember thinking, I'm trying to save a hoochie. But that's Bayou Billy's girl, so you gotta go after her.
Okay, never mind. Put that away. Put it away. Put it away.
I don't have any batteries. The best way to describe the Adventures of Bayou Billy is this is a poor man's Double Dragon. Bayou Billy tried really hard with the Nintendo Entertainment System. They created different levels, they created great music, but honestly what they created was crap. You couldn't beat the freaking game because of the difficulty. You had to hit each player 8 times. You had to eat each computer character 8 times to kill him, and he could hit you too. It made it really difficult to get through the game. When you fought in the Adventures of Bayou Billy, you didn't get much support. You didn't get much health that dropped in the game. Not to mention the weapons. You really felt vulnerable as the antagonist of the game. The Adventures of Bayou Billy really created their character to be really weak. You had a vest, you had pants, you had boots, you had a hat. And it really wasn't very strong. You jumped up and kicked, you punched. You weren't very tough. You looked like an 8-bit Jed Clampett. In certain games like Double Dragon, you could beat a guy in 2-3 punches and you felt like a, you know, jacked stud. Adventures of Bayou Billy, you're kicking and punching guys, and it just doesn't matter. I really enjoyed the Zapper levels because it gave you a different feel for the game. It was really intense. They'd be coming out of everywhere, whether it be the trees, the bushes, the sky, whatever. They're trying to shoot you. You have this helicopter who come in, he's soaring, he's hovering, he's trying to shoot you down, and you're shooting him with the gun. You're trying to shoot down this helicopter with a gun. The shoot 'em up levels to me seemed a lot more fair than the beat 'em up levels. You shoot a guy, he's dead. You shoot a guy, he's dead. He drops the health pack, you shoot it, you get more health. As opposed to the beat 'em up levels, whenever you have to hit a guy 7 or 8 times to finally get past the level. Have any of you ever been to Bourbon Street? There was a bar called Female Impersonators. That's all I gotta get hit in the face. What else do you want me to say? So, after the shooting levels, you also had driving levels, which were amazing in Bayou Billy. You're driving down the road, you have helicopters coming at you, you had regular helicopters, you had Apache helicopters, you're launching grenades and missiles at them, you're blowing up stuff left and right. Bayou Billy had a crazy Jeep. It went from 0 to 180 miles per hour in 2.6 seconds. It was like this twisted metal Jeep that you floored it and went top speed right away. I'm about to tweet out live. Why do I only have 4 followers? In the end, Bayou Billy is an unforgettable experience, but for all the wrong reasons. You have great characters, great levels, but it's overshadowed by the difficulty. You have shooting and driving levels, which make it very entertaining, but you have beat 'em up levels that are way too hard. And that's why I give Bayou Billy 2 out of 5 stars. I so should have ate before we start filming this.